Hey, so I'm in my car. Surprise, surprise. Extremely uncomfortable though, because there are people everywhere. This is a packed parking lot and people can see me, like they can perceive me. So we're just gonna ignore that fact. I just got out of Dollar General. That's not true. That's not true. See, I'm off to a bad start already. I just got out of Dollar Tree because I am kind of taking time for myself right now. And that is per the demand of my husband, because I demanded that he take time for himself. And so, you know, it's a back and forth, and we always do that. So this is my turn. And so I've been pushed out of the house lovingly. And so I decided to do some shopping. Now, it is about 1,000,000 degrees outside. It's saying 87. It feels more like 207. So take that for what it's worth. I'm wearing a sweater, but that was because it's cold in the store, but then you get outside and you're sweating. So this may come off. So I'm sorry if I have to disrobe mid-conversation. I've got the air going. The air has been fixed. The first video that I posted, I had some car issues that were coming through in the video, and it's really funny because, no, it's not funny, it was horrible, because the reason that my Jeep was like acting up is because we had some, like, I don't know, the thermostat was messed up, and then like something else was messed up, and so those were my warning signs, and they were like going off in the video. So hilarious, right? So I am going to get right into it. So this was one of the things that I got. I know the steering wheel's in the way, but there's not really a good place for me to like prop my phone up. So that's where you're going to be. Also, there is a guy that is about to get into his car next to me, and he's going to look at me like I'm insane. But I love this. This is so pretty. It's just a throw blanket, as if I don't have enough already. But this color right here is actually the color that is on my walls. In my living room, and then it's just got, like, you know, the typical like fall colors and stuff on it, like the orange and kind of reddish tones. This is just going to be perfect in my living room. And then I got for my baby girl, she is way too young for this. This is, oh good, he's pulling away. So this is like a Disney princess, and it says the magic of fall. Shut the front door. That is so stinking cute. These activities are way too old for her. So it's like word scramble stuff, and then like, I don't know, I guess a coloring page. She doesn't, so I've tried to get her to color. She actually has started coloring, but you know, she is 20 months, so she's not like really doing it with intention yet. It's still scribbles and dots and things like that, and she mostly just wants to take the markers and hold them the wrong way and get them all over her hands, and then complain that they're on her hands, and her hands have marker on them. And crayons, don't even bother with crayons with her, because we got her like the ones that are like little, you can like hold them, like, I don't know, they're shaped like a teardrop, and you can hold them like this and like color with them, and it's supposed to be better for their grip, you know, because when they're little like that, holding like a marker or a pen or something like that is difficult, you know. They have to learn how to do that. And so we got her those little crayons that color like that. She thinks that they're balls, and she loves, like, we have this like set that's like you drop the balls and then they go down and they slide and everything, and then they come out. I'm explaining it really, really well. So she loves that, and she takes the balls from that little apparatus and she just disperses them all over the house, rolls them all over the house. And there's like 4 colors, you know, the primary colors, and then green. And she absolutely loves them. It's her favorite toys by far. But that's what she does with the crayons, because they're shaped really similar. So she just like wants to roll them around or eat them. So no to crayons. And she would definitely just eat regular crayons. So that is also a no. The crayons don't make much of a mark also. So like, yeah, markers are the way to go. Anyway, enough about that. this was definitely an impulse buy. So they already have Christmas stuff out. They have these placemats. I do not need placemats. I do not need placemats. But these looked like something from the 90s. So that is my soft spot. I have a soft spot for any kind of 90s nostalgia, but especially when it comes to Christmas stuff. So this just looked like it was straight out of Kevin McAllister's house. And so I needed these. I need these for my table. And you know, Dollar Tree, $1.25. Can't be beat. And then this is kind of in reference. This is not, has nothing to do with like holidays or anything like that. But my one short that I have up on this channel has done fairly well, actually. I'm really surprised. But also I'm not surprised, because shorts, you know, that's kind of like the direction that YouTube has taken. But I still like these kind of videos, so I'm still going to make these kind of videos because they're just, it's fun, and I like watching them. I like making them. And I talk a lot, apparently. So anyway, this is kind of in reference to that, but I didn't really get to enjoy my face mask and my little eye and lip things because there was a catastrophe. So I got some new ones. So these are just, I don't know, it's a brightening face mask with niacinamide and vitamin C. Who knows about the quality? Who knows about the possible like toxins involved? I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure it's fine. These are made with silver and 24 karat gold. Oh my gosh, you guys, look out. I have arrived. So yeah, that was a little brief haul. Listen, these haul videos that people do, no judgment, but some of them, I'm like, you have too much disposable income, and you need to find something else to do with your money than to blow it on little, like, $1, $1.25 items from the Dollar Tree that are essentially junk. Because let's be real, like, I only came here because I had nothing else to do, and I had nothing else to spend my money on. And if you really want to just like do some retail therapy, go to a store like the Dollar Tree or a thrift store, but probably Dollar Tree, because thrift stores are expensive now, and do your shopping there, because then you won't go broke when you buy stupid stuff that you don't need, you know. But people will buy like a crap ton of stuff from like the Dollar Tree, and I'm like, you just spent $100 at the Dollar Tree? How did you even do that? And why did you do that? You realize that stuff is like really super low quality, right? If you're gonna spend $100, like, spend it on something that's like good and gonna last a while, not a whole bunch of crap. I don't know. Anyway, there's just people everywhere. How do people do this? How do they, like, I don't know, you have to have some kind of like a level of confidence I don't possess or something. So I'm thinking we may go ahead and get on the road. We'll see how well the camera stays in place there. I think I can just, oh God, there goes the seatbelt again. You know, I wasn't kidding when I said I like to put the seatbelt behind me. I can't stand it being like right next to my neck like this. This isn't comfortable for anyone. I'm pretty sure that the camera is going to fall. If it does, this is going to be a really short video, and that's okay, you know, because I'm not going to restart it. How about we don't reverse? How about we don't do that? How about we go forward? As long as this person does not park in front of me, we're just going to wait. Okay, they didn't park in front of me. But here we go. We're going forward. Woo! All right, here we go. Now, we are heading to probably someplace to get some food. I have left my husband at home with our baby. They're going to do something for dinner. I don't know what they're doing. But we just got her some fish sticks. She likes fish. She likes chicken. She is not a fan of beef, or at least in the way that we have given it to her, is not pleased her. Every once in a while she'll eat like a cheeseburger. If we pinch some off and give it to her, she has eaten cheeseburgers, but you know, it's a rare occurrence. I don't know how do I do this? Oh, something that I needed to bring up that I forgot to in last week's video. A friend of mine, he streams on Twitch and on YouTube, and his name is Shadovin, and he plays games. And you know, I wish I knew more than that, but he plays games, and sometimes he does like scary games and you know, horror games. My husband is also a friend of his, and like suggests some horror games for him to play. I don't think he's as much a fan of the horror, but he does play them, and it is pretty funny when he gets scared. So if you're into that sort of thing, he is a good friend of ours, and you should go check him out. Again, that is Shadovin. I can link him in my description if I remember to do so. I will. Otherwise, it's SHADOVEN. And just go check him out. Yeah. So do that. So anyway, I am heading probably. Where do you think I should get food? What do you think? Where's your go-to place? Because we don't have a big selection in my small town. We were really hoping for a Chick-fil-A, because they've put in a lot of like new places down by the interstate, and you know, you think, okay, it's by the interstate, so it's going to be someplace like that people actually want to stop and go to. No, it's not. They put in the most rando, stupid, like, restaurants that no one wants. Have you guys ever tried Swig? Is it in your area? I'm going to say something about Swig that some people may disagree with. It blows. It's actually nasty. Like, I have tried like 3 or 4 different drinks, and they all either had like no flavor. It was like either no flavor, just like carbonated water kind of situation. Really basic flavor, like something that you could just pour from a can, like root beer from a can, or absolutely horrific perfume flavor. That is all I get from Swig. And it is literally a restaurant dedicated to drinks. How do you get it wrong? Sonic nails it every time. Sonic is the place to go for drinks. We have a Sonic. I could go there, but I had Sonic for lunch. Full disclosure. And they had like a tropical jalapeno situation. And it was all right. I mean, it was good. Like, you know, it was a burger. It was all right. But I don't want to go there again for dinner, because that's just going to lay heavy on my spirit, and I don't need that right now. I'm thinking someplace light, you know. I actually am thinking possibly Dunkin' or Starbucks. Now, I had a Dunkin' drink that a pumpkin spice, I think it was a pumpkin spice latte, but it was iced. And because they have already got their fall stuff out, and it was good. It was really good, but it was a medium, and I'm sorry, but Dunkin's mediums are obnoxious. Who can drink that much? I mean, props to them for like giving you an ample serving size, but shoot fire, absolutely not. I can't drink all that. So I didn't finish it. So I drank like a quarter of a medium. And then I had like decaf coffee for breakfast. So I feel like I could get a coffee, and that might be okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks, because you know Starbucks has like sandwiches and stuff. I might go to Starbucks, and then I might pop into Walmart. You know, you don't know about me. Oh, and I lied to you guys, because when I did this car video last time, I said that I would not go to Walmart for groceries. I went to Walmart for groceries. It wasn't a hardcore grocery shop. It was just to get some stuff for my baby because she was running low on, like, she loves canned vegetables and canned peas, and she was running low on them. So we had to get some of that and, like, some bread and just stuff like that. And we, I didn't want to go all the way out to the next town over to freaking Aldi for all that business. That's as Samantha Joe would say, cuckoo bonkers banana nuts. That is another person that I watch here on YouTube, is Samantha Joe. Absolutely love her, and it's great because there were a lot of YouTubers that I watched before I became a mom that I could relate to, because they also were childless people, either by choice or by design. And so I watched her and I loved her and everything. She's like 10 years younger than me or something, but probably more than that. But I love her. I love her personality and everything. She's really funny. And then I had my baby, I was pregnant, and then she announced that she was pregnant. So her baby is like, I want to say 5 months younger than my baby or something like that. So, I don't remember, but they're real close in age. So it's just really cool to watch because, it's like she talks about things that I can relate to, and it's like, I don't know. She is one person that I love to watch, for that reason, where it just feels like I have a friend that is in a similar boat, even though she is like full-blown influencer, making the big bucks and stuff like that, like in a whole other tax bracket that, it's all right. We'll get there. You're gonna help me just by watching this, by liking this, by subscribing, by sharing it with your family and friends. You may be in the same boat that I'm in financially, but you are going to help me get rich. See how this works? It's so stupid. Don't do it if it's annoying. Just, if you like it, you like it. I said I was never going to talk about this again, and here I am. So, somehow, this video is 17 minutes long. What the heck? I am at Starbucks, and I am going to get some food. I am not going to eat it in front of you, because this is not that kind of channel. But I hope that I have kept you company. I hope that you feel like we're friends, because you know what? Here's the realest of the real, okay? Because I put on a lot for the channel, right? Because you have to. But the realest thing I could say right now is that I am a very emotional person. I'm very attuned to other people's emotions, and I love people, okay? And it doesn't always come through that I love people, because I love people one-on-one. So if I'm having a one-on-one conversation with someone, absolutely love that. Tell me your whole life story. Give me all the lore. All of your mental health struggles, all of it. I want all of it. I just drink it up. But, in a group of people, I don't thrive. So rather than me addressing the group of you, because I don't know how many of you there are, realistically, but I know that I'm speaking to one person right now, and I can just talk to you like you're my friend, and you are my friend, because like I said, I love people, and you're a person, and you're watching this, and so I hope that comes through in some way. And as I continue to do this and hopefully get some feedback, drop me a comment sometimes, like tell me what's up in your life. I really want you to do that. And then it can really start to feel like I'm talking to someone and not just my phone. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm going to go get me something to eat. and find something else to do for the evening. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll come up with some kind of an outro / intro thing at some point, but for now, see ya.